Hello, Liverpool. How are you doing? Give us a cheer if you're from Liverpool. Give us a cheer if you're not. Oh, Christ, let's have a fight. It's going to be immense. Oh, brilliant. My name is Jerrod. It's lovely to be here in Liverpool. Before we get into this, properly, big news in my life, Liverpool. Big news in my life as I turned 30. Thank you. About 7 years ago. Yeah. Not massively happy about being a 37-year-old man, I've got to be honest. I still feel like a teenager, like in my mind, I still feel like a teenager. And I've started doing that thing that all older people seem to do, of just having a go at young people for no reason whatsoever. Like near where I live, right, at the end of my road, there is a music studio, right, because I'm from Brighton, and in Brighton there's a music studio at the end of every bastard's road, right? But that's Brighton, if you know Brighton. Throw a stone and you'll hit a dickhead. That's why there's a Pebble Beach. And at the end of my road, there's a music studio. So all day long, right, out my front window, I just see these like groups of 19-year-old lads in bands just walking up and down. Like skinny-year-old, 19-year-old lads in bands walking up and down. I know they're in a band, right? I know those bastards are in a band because they're all wearing black. They collectively weigh about 8 stone, and one of them's got a hat on. Pisses me off, man. And they've all got beards. They're 19-year-old lads with huge fucking beards. Everyone's got a beard. Give us a cheer. Are beards big in Liverpool now? Who wants beards to fucking die now? It's over, isn't it? I'm sorry, mate, it's over. It's over. We all look exactly the same, do you know what I mean? We're like the same man. They stamp us out at the hipster factory. We're exactly the same. We just look like the same man at various stages of the divorce. That's what we look like, right? And we all look exactly the same, bearded man. I'm sorry if you grew a beard and you feel like you're a beautiful snowflake. We all look exactly the same. It's because you only get this little strip to recognise us by. Do you know what I mean? It's like a hipster hijab. It's the only, you just get this tiny little bit. We all look so similar. When I used to have a job, right? I used to have an office job, and one day, one of my colleagues, she came up to my desk really excited, like properly excited. She was like, oh my God, you're not going to believe it. Oh my God, there is a guy who has just started working downstairs. Oh my God, he is your total doppelganger. You guys could be twins, right? So I went downstairs to meet him and was introduced to quite the ugliest man I've ever met in my life. We all look exactly the same. We're the same man, stamped out 1 billion times. After a while, I understand it though, after a while all men start to look the same anyway, don't they? We all turn into Phil Mitchell for some reason. But these dudes haven't turned into Phil Mitchell yet. They've just all got beards and they're all wandering up and down, do you know what I mean? And they've all got Nirvana t-shirts on, these lads, as well, and that annoys the tits off me, right? Because I liked Nirvana back in the 90s. They're like 17, 19-year-old lads. Right? I liked Nirvana back in the 90s. And I got to tell you, Liverpool, it seemed to me like every time I'd get into a style of music, start really liking it, something really properly tragic would happen, you know what I mean? Like In Excess, Queen, Amy Winehouse, Nirvana. I've started listening to Ed Sheeran. Because with great power comes great responsibility, Liverpool, that's what I'm trying to say. But the thing that mainly gets me down about them is they're all thin, aren't they? They're fucking rake thin, these little paper clips walking past my window. It pisses me off, because I'm trying to lose weight like everybody. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to lose weight by running. Who does running? Do you all give a running? Fuck running. I hate running. It's hell on earth, man. Jesus Christ. I run every day. I run every single day. Well, I run every day apart from Wednesday, right? I've made a pact with myself. I don't run on Wednesday. What I do on Wednesday is I have a day off from running, and I spend it watching Schindler's List on repeat, right? Whilst endlessly punching myself in the testicles, right? Just to keep that baseline of pain and misery constant, Just to keep it constant so it's not too much of a shock for when I go back to running on Thursday, Run around my local park with the dog. But the dog's a Chihuahua. By the way, people can't deal with a man who looks like me owning a Chihuahua. But they need me to be gay for some reason. They need me to be gay. I've lost count of the amount of men I've fucked out of sheer politeness. We've also got a cat at home, but who gives a fuck? Any cat lovers in? I'll tell you something interesting about cats before I go, right? All stand-up comedians talk about cats, it's a thing, right? But I've discovered that you can slag off anything doing this job, you can slag off anything you like, right? But do not insult people's cats! Not in Britain! Boo! No! I did a gig, right, in a room about this size. It was going fine, it was going absolutely fine, and then I did a joke about a cat, right? A cat, and that audience did not laugh again, right? Didn't laugh once after that joke about a cat. which is fine, sometimes that happens, but I had started that gig by openly calling a man in the front row a paedophile. Right, all he had was an unopened packet of Werther's Originals just sat in front of him on the stage. And I'm a stand-up comedian, I'm a bellend, so I walked on and went, oh, paedophile, round of applause. He had 2 kids sat next to him. I was like, look, you're already attracting them. He was like, they're my kids. I was like, run, your dad's a paedophile. 2 seconds later, what did that fucker say about my cats? People are mad. So I run around the park with my dog. But the dog's a chihuahua, so his little legs can't keep up for much. It looks like the most pathetic chase in history. Just one sad, wheezing fat man failing to evade the world's least intimidating guard dog. Like watching Cujo through the wrong end of a telescope. It's fucking pathetic. It's pathetic. People say to me, now that I've started running, people start to say the most annoying things. Right? Like people say to me, now you do your best thinking when you're running, don't you? Don't you do your best thinking when you're running? When you're running, though. Absolute bullshit. Right? No one. The only thing I can think of when I'm running is a time when I will not be running. Seriously, nobody on earth does their best thinking when they're running. Right? You do your best thinking when you're sitting down, nice and comfy. Right? That's why Stephen Hawking has unlocked the mysteries of the universe. Right? And Mo Farah advertises fucking mints. Liverpool, you've been an absolute joy. Thank you so much for listening to me, Jerrod, and I'll see you again.